Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. So, happy Vlogtober, but we can't forget about our notary documents. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some notary documents. We still got to learn, people. Let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we are going to be discussing handwritten letters. As a notary, you will be asked to notarize handwritten letters. Everyone does not have access to a printer. So sometimes people will handwrite whatever it is they need notarized and they'll call you over to notarize it. That's completely fine. But as the notary, you need to ask before you get in your vehicle and go to them. You need to ask them, what type of document is this? You need to make sure that it's not a document that requires a witness. Because if it is, and you get there, you've made a whole trip for nothing because you can't complete the document. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, it can pretty much be written however they want, but you need to make sure it's legible. You can read it. So that person's name, I blank whatever, you need to make sure that name is on their identification when you look at it. So once you verify they are who they say they are, this information is null and void. You don't know whether this is correct or not. That's not your concern. What you're doing with this document is you're validating that this person is this person, and that's the person in front of you signing, and it matches their identification. That is what you're doing. You're going to verify that this is the correct date, and you're going to make sure that this person is who they say they are. That's pretty much it. Now, if you do not have an acknowledgement stamp, which this is, you would need to attach a loose leaf, either a jurat or a acknowledgement form to notarize this document. But that's why I always tell you guys, it's good to go on Amazon and purchase you a acknowledgement stamp. They have the ones that you can fill out, have already filled out for you, and you just put minimal information. But I like this one because you basically can use it for a long time because you're just putting in your information. So you would stamp this document and you would handwrite the information in. So you're going to write the date, state, county. You're going to sign your name as the notary and the day your commission expires. And then, of course, you're going to put your actual notarial stamp here. That is what will certify this document. You need to make sure that it's legible. You need to make sure that the person signed it is the one that has given you the identification. And then that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get to the next document. This is one of the documents that I spoke of, saying that you need to make sure once you get that person on the phone and they want to book your appointment, you need to make sure, hey, what kind of document is this? And so well, my mom wants to tell us what she wants to do after she dies. Okay. So they can downplay it, but you know that's a will. You need to let them know, hey, I'm going to need 2 witnesses and I cannot be one of them. And I will say this is all state specific. So for Florida, the law is for a power of attorney and for a will, you need 2 witnesses. That's the law. And a notary cannot be one of them. So with that being said, if your state does not require a witness, you don't have to worry about that. But for Florida, that is the law and we do have to worry about it. So once again, you'll validate that this is the correct date. And this person here that's writing the letter is going to show you their identification. Now, anybody that she's left anything to, those people don't need to sign. The only person that needs to be in front of you is the person that is telling you their wishes. So whatever this information is, that's null and void. You need to verify that. Come down, and you need to make sure that they have 2 witnesses. So the witnesses would sign. And so this is a handwritten letter, remember. So you're going to just take your pen, you're going to draw this line, and you're going to make it look how it's supposed to look. And even if the letter is long all the way down here, you're going to still make sure to get everything in there that you need in there. Now you're going to go ahead and have them sign here. They're going to print their names under their signature. Just like this. You see, this is a signature, and then that's printed. When people sign their names, you cannot read it. And this is a legal document. You have to be able to validate what is on here. So the person can sign however they sign, and then they need to print it up under it. The person who is telling you their wishes, who identification you have verified, they are going to sign their name and then print their name. And then for the last little bit, you're going to go ahead and just put your stamp there. So that will be, you will put 2 stamps. Your acknowledgement stamp that you're going to fill out, which is your state, your county, your date, your signature, your expiration date, your stamp. And that's pretty much it. And you can just give them advice that just if they want to, they can go ahead and just maybe email a copy to themselves or someone else, just in case this gets lost. Alrighty, and then this is a different type of letter. So this letter, once again, you're going to verify the date. This letter is going to be giving a person guardianship of another person's child until a certain day. So this is kind of like a power of attorney, because one person is giving another person power to be the parent, the guardian over this individual. And they will have certain things that they have to do. So for myself, I would cover my butt. I would have them have 2 witnesses, because this can be looked upon as a power of attorney. So I would just have this person show me their identification. The person that's getting the guardianship, they don't have to be there. If they are there, that's great. They can sign also. But if they're not there, then you don't have to put their name and draw the line or anything like that, because they don't have to be there. Who has to be there is this person, the person that's given the permission, and then the witnesses. So whatever's in here is null and void, because you can't verify if this information is true. What you can verify is that this person is the person that's going to be signing, and you identify their identification, and you see that the signatures match. That is what you're validating. And then that you have witnesses. So you'll come down here, and you'll go ahead and put your stamp here, because when you're putting your acknowledgement or your jurat stamp, you are putting notarial language on the actual document. You cannot stamp a document that does not have notarial language on it. You cannot do it. And that's a law here in Florida. So you have to put your notarial language here. You would fill it out, once again, state, county, date, your signature, your date of expiration for your commission, and then you're going to put your stamp. So once that is done, this document will be complete. But you have to make sure before these appointments that you verify what type of document it is, and verify that the person knows exactly what they're signing. Because sometimes people will ask you to come over and notarize something, and the person can't even talk. That is not something that you want to even get involved in, because there's no way to, if that goes to court, how are you going to fight it? Everybody's going to know that that person can't even speak. So how did you verify anything? So just go ahead and do your due diligence, verify identifications, verify the type of document, and make your decisions accordingly. And that is it. It's complete. So these are just a couple of documents that I personally have notarized. So I know that they're out there. I've seen people ask me to come and notarize these documents, and I have. And I've had no problems with it, but I just had to make sure that everything was in place and we could go ahead and complete the documents. So, once again, I want to thank you for coming by and look out for more documents. There'll be one more this week. So, 2 a week is normally what I'm doing. And then this is Vlogtober. So, within all of that, I'm going to be vlogging. So, thank you so much. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day.